Did you know that Voyager missions were perfectly timed? The Voyager spacecraft, launched in the 1970s, took advantage of a rare planetary alignment that occurs only once every 175 years. This specific alignment allowed the spacecraft to make the most efficient journey to Neptune, slashing the flight time from a daunting 30 years to just 12. During their incredible odyssey, the Voyagers visited not just Neptune, but also Jupiter and Saturn, collecting a treasure trove of data and stunning images along the way. What made this alignment so crucial? It involved the positions of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, which lined up just right, allowing for a gravitational assist that helped the spacecraft travel faster and farther. This clever planning from scientists ensured we could explore the outer planets without waiting centuries. Isn't it fascinating how timing and cosmic alignment can shape our understanding of the universe? Think electric trucks are the future of savings? The Tesla semi-truck debuted with big promises of cutting fuel and maintenance costs significantly, aiming to revolutionize the trucking industry. However, its starting price of $150,000 has sparked debate about whether this vehicle is truly practical for everyday use. Critics argue that buying a Tesla Semi feels like purchasing a luxury car while expecting to save money on gas. In reality, the initial investment can be daunting for many trucking companies, especially smaller ones that operate on tighter budgets. While the advantages of reduced fuel consumption and lower maintenance costs could become apparent over time, the high upfront cost raises a critical question. Is it worth it? As the market for electric vehicles grows, potential buyers find themselves weighing the long-term benefits against immediate financial challenges. Will this innovative truck prove itself to be a wise investment for the future? Is it really true that flamingos are pink from food? It's a vibrant fact that the stunning pink color of flamingos actually comes from their diet. These elegant birds get their beautiful hue primarily from carotenoid pigments, which are naturally present in their favorite meals like shrimp and algae. When flamingos consume these foods, their bodies break down the carotenoids, and the pigments are then deposited in their feathers, skin, and even their bills. The more carotenoids they eat, the pinker they become. Interestingly, flamingos are born gray and only start to develop their iconic pink color as they grow and eat more of these pigment-rich foods. In places where food is scarce, you may notice that some flamingos remain a lighter shade or even gray. This fascinating connection between their diet and coloration teaches us about the importance of nutrition in the animal kingdom and shows how what we eat can visibly change us. Isn't nature amazing? Did you know that Africa has over 2,000 languages? This incredible linguistic diversity dates back to before European colonization, when the continent featured hundreds of unique states and societies. Each group developed its own language, reflecting the rich cultures, histories, and traditions they embraced. Today, Africa is home to approximately a quarter of the world's total languages, making it one of the most linguistically diverse places on the planet. From widely spoken languages like Swahili and Hausa to smaller local dialects, each language carries with it a wealth of knowledge and a distinct worldview. However, many of these languages are at risk of disappearing. As globalization increases and communities shift, preserving this incredible tapestry of languages is crucial for maintaining Africa's unique cultural heritage. Could efforts to document and revitalize these languages lead to a newfound appreciation for Africa's vast linguistic landscape? Guess what really drives insects to lights at night? Insects are often attracted to artificial lights, creating a mesmerizing scene on summer evenings. But there's a fascinating science behind this behavior. Many insects, like moths, use the moon and stars for navigation, flying in a straight line by keeping celestial bodies at a constant angle. However, when they encounter bright artificial lights, their natural compass goes haywire. Instead of flying straight, they may spiral or flutter around the light, terribly confused. This behavior can lead to them exhausting themselves or falling prey to predators. It's a quirky reminder of how human technology can impact nature in unexpected ways. If you've ever watched moths buzz around your porch light, now you know. They're just trying to figure out where to go. But human lights have thrown their internal GPS for a loop. Isn't nature both fascinating and puzzling? Here's a surprising reason to hurry on the toilet. It turns out that spending too much time sitting on the toilet can actually affect your health in unexpected ways. When you sit for more than 10 minutes, especially in a relaxed position, the blood flow in your legs can slow down. This isn't just uncomfortable, it can also impact how efficiently your heart pumps blood throughout your body. Prolonged sitting can lead to increased pressure on your veins, causing potential issues like varicose veins over time. Not to mention, sitting too long might make it tempting to scroll through your phone or read, distracting you from listening to your body's signals. To keep your blood circulation healthy and maintain a happy heart, it's best to limit your bathroom visits to about 10 minutes. Think of it as a mini health tip. So next time you're in there, remember that a quick visit can be better for your well-being than a long, leisurely break. Let's uncover the truth about vibrant cacti. Did you know that some cacti showcase beautiful, bright flowers while also playing key roles in our lives? These amazing plants are not only eye-catching, but also versatile. Different cactus species, like the prickly pear, produce flowers that can be used in culinary dishes, adding unique flavors and colors. The pads and fruits of the prickly pear are delicious and nutritious, often used in salads, jellies, and drinks. Beyond the kitchen, certain cacti have a long history of medicinal uses, offering benefits like pain relief and anti-inflammatory properties. Moreover, their natural extracts can be found in cosmetics, providing hydration and nourishment to our skin. Whether admired for their beauty or valued for their practical applications, these resilient plants remind us of nature's creativity and resourcefulness. How many uses can you think of for these incredible cacti? Why does the Chongqing Metro pass through buildings? This fascinating transport system features an unusual route that goes directly through a residential building in the Liziba district of Chongqing, China. Imagine living in a home where the daily hustle and bustle of the metro train is just a few feet away. The elevated train operates much like a monorail, gliding above the streets and through urban landscapes while providing a vital service to commuters. The structure, often referred to as the Chongqing monorail, is an engineering marvel that showcases how cities can creatively adapt to geographical challenges. With hills and rivers complicating traditional rail routes, city planners ingeniously opted to build the line through existing buildings instead. As the train passes through the Liziba building, it offers riders a unique view of everyday life in the bustling district. This unusual design not only symbolizes the innovative spirit of urban planning, but also highlights how infrastructure can blend with residential life, making it a striking example of modern engineering. Have you ever thought about living so close to a train line? Did you know that Hugh Jackman plays nice with paparazzi? The popular actor often takes a unique approach when he returns to his homeland, Australia. Instead of avoiding photographers altogether, Jackman communicates with them directly. He lets them know where he'll be, allowing them to take photos of him while politely asking for some privacy during his stay. This friendly strategy showcases his understanding of the media while also setting boundaries. Jackman's approach reflects a balance between enjoying his time with family and being respectful of the paparazzi's job. By maintaining this open line of communication, he not only helps his fans catch a glimpse of him, but also protects his personal space. It's a candid snapshot of how a celebrity can navigate the tricky world of fame while prioritizing their comfort. Isn't it refreshing to see such a thoughtful side of stardom? You might be shocked to learn that fish can zap. Some fish have incredible abilities to generate electricity, with certain species packing a punch of up to 220 volts. How do they do it? These fish, like the electric eel and the knife fish, are equipped with specialized organs that produce electrical charges. They use these powerful discharges for multiple purposes. For example, when hunting in murky waters, they can stun their prey, making it easier to catch dinner. They also use electricity as a defense mechanism against predators, giving themselves a shocking advantage when threatened. Navigating through dark or cloudy water can be tricky, but these fish rely on their electrical senses to find their way around and communicate with each other. Imagine swimming and sending out electrical pulses to see your surroundings. So the next time you dive into a river or ocean, Remember that some fish might just light up your world in an electrifying way. Is IshoSpeed the ultimate anime superfan? This popular gamer and streamer is well known for his deep love of anime, specifically classic series like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. IshoSpeed bursts onto the scene with energy, sharing his excitement for these iconic shows with his audience through entertaining streams and videos. Fans are captivated as he discusses characters, plots, and epic battles, creating a vibrant community centered around his passion. His enthusiasm doesn't stop at just watching. He often incorporates anime references into his gameplay, making his streams a blend of gaming and anime culture. Whether it's a dramatic fight scene or a touching moment from Naruto, IshoSpeed's reactions are genuine and relatable, drawing in both anime lovers and gamers alike. So, who else can make anime discussions as thrilling as a gaming tournament? His dedication certainly makes him stand out in the world of streaming. Did you know that most of the article is glass? A staggering 98% of Earth's surface is covered by a glass layer that extends about 1.6 kilometers thick. This impressive thickness comes from the Earth's crust and mantle, where tectonic activity and volcanic processes have contributed to the formation of glassy materials like obsidian. This natural glass arises primarily from the intense heat of volcanic eruptions, where molten lava cools quickly. It's fascinating to think that beneath our feet lies a vast expanse of solidified minerals, showcasing the dynamic processes happening within our planet. The glass layer not only affects geological formations, but also plays a role in the ecosystem. Over time, it contributes to soil formation and influences how water interacts with the ground. This glassy foundation supports a rich diversity of life, from microscopic organisms to towering trees. Next time you think about the Earth, remember how this hidden layer shapes our environment and makes life possible. Isn't nature incredible? Have you ever wondered why foals can run so fast? Baby horses, known as foals, are born with an incredible ability that astounds many. They can walk and even run just hours after entering the world. This unique skill is essential for their survival. In the wild, foals must quickly keep up with their mothers and the rest of the herd to avoid predators. As soon as they are born, their legs are strong enough to support their weight, and their instincts kick in. Within just a few minutes, you might see them wobbling on their legs, and before long, they are trotting alongside their mother. This rapid development is a crucial part of their growth. In fact, a foal will typically be fully weaned within 6 months. This natural ability highlights the astounding efficiency of evolutionary processes that equip young animals with the tools they need to thrive in their environment. Isn't that remarkable? Meet the Hercules beetle, the heavyweight champion of insects. This remarkable creature can weigh up to 135 grams, which is about the same as a small kitten. These beetles can grow to an impressive length of 17 centimeters, making them the largest insects on Earth. Found mainly in the rainforests of South and Central America, Hercules beetles are not just heavyweights in size, they also have a striking appearance, featuring a shiny black body adorned with yellow or green stripes. What's fascinating is how they use their strength. Adult males use their size and powerful horns to battle for mates, displaying their impressive strength in a dramatic fashion. Although they might look intimidating, Hercules beetles are harmless to humans. Their diet mainly consists of fruits and tree sap, making them essential players in their ecosystem. With their astonishing size and intriguing behaviors, Hercules beetles spark curiosity and awe for insect lovers and casual observers alike. How did such an incredible insect evolve to reach these colossal sizes? What's up with those fancy birdhouses? Male bowerbirds are truly the architects of the avian world. These clever birds build elaborate structures called bowers in hopes of attracting a mate. But these aren't just any run-of-the-mill nests. They're intricate displays made from twigs, leaves, and other natural materials that can take considerable time and effort to construct. The satin bowerbird in particular is famous for its eye-catching preference for blue items. From feathers to bottle caps, these birds go on scavenger hunts to find all sorts of colorful treasures, which they carefully arrange around their bowers. This vibrant collection and the aesthetic quality of the bower itself send a visual signal to potential partners, showcasing not just their building skills, but also their health and vitality. And it works. Research has shown that females are more likely to choose mates with the most impressive bowers. So when you spot a bowerbird, remember you're looking at a passionate artist trying to win over their special someone. Have you ever considered New York's stray animal crisis? The New York City metropolitan area is home to around 1 million stray dogs and approximately 500,000 stray cats. This staggering number creates major challenges for the city as abandoned and homeless pets roam the streets searching for food and shelter. Fortunately, a network of shelters and rescue organizations works tirelessly to confront this issue. These dedicated teams not only provide safe havens for these animals, but also organize adoption events and foster programs to help find them loving homes. They offer medical care, vaccinations, and spaying or neutering to help control the population and improve the animal's well-being. Community involvement is crucial. Volunteers and donors play a vital role in supporting these efforts. Despite the challenges posed by overpopulation, public awareness is growing, and many people are stepping up to foster or adopt these deserving pets. With continued support, there is hope for a future where every animal has a loving home. How can you help this cause? Hard to believe, but Santa is Tommy Mottola. In Mariah Carey's beloved holiday anthem, "All I Want for Christmas Is You," the jolly old man himself makes a memorable appearance, portrayed by Carey's then-husband, Tommy Mottola. This delightful twist adds a special charm to the 1994 music video, where Mottola dons the red suit and white beard, making the festive spirit even more personal. Since its release, this catchy tune has soared in popularity, becoming one of the best-selling Christmas songs of all time. With its upbeat melody and heartfelt lyrics, it has earned Carey the well-deserved title of Queen of Christmas, consistently topping holiday playlists around the globe. It's hard to resist singing along when it plays, as its timeless appeal brings joy to families and friends every festive season. Isn't it amazing how a song can bring so much cheer? Why exactly does creativity flow in the shower? It turns out that those moments of inspiration often come while you're shampooing or rinsing off. When you step into the warm water, your body relaxes, and this helps promote the release of a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is sometimes referred to as the feel-good hormone because it not only boosts your mood, but also sparks creativity. While you are busy washing your hair, your mind can wander freely without distractions. This relaxed state can lead to new ideas and solutions popping up, making your shower a fantastic place for creative thinking. It's no wonder many famous thinkers and artists, like Archimedes or Steve Jobs, have found their best ideas in the shower. So next time you're in there, don't just enjoy the soothing water. Embrace it as your personal think tank. Who knows what brilliant concepts might come to mind during your next shower session? Have you ever seen a kangaroo kick in action? These incredible animals are not just known for their unique hopping. They possess a powerful kick that serves as a vital defense mechanism against predators, especially dingoes. When threatened, kangaroos can deliver a swift, strong kick with their muscular hind legs, which can inflict significant injury. This isn't just a random act of aggression, it's a natural instinct developed through evolution to help them survive in the wild. Watching a kangaroo kick is fascinating. They can balance on their tails using it as a pivot while aiming their powerful legs at an attacker. This unique ability allows them to escape dangers and protect themselves or their young. Kangaroos are also known for their agility and can leap great distances, helping them navigate through Australia's diverse landscapes. So, next time you see a kangaroo, remember that beneath their cute exterior lies an impressive defense strategy. Isn't nature amazing? Prepare to be amazed by the Tornado ACS machine. This innovative technology offers an eco-friendly way to tackle unwanted graffiti without harmful chemicals. Instead of using toxic solvents that can damage surfaces and pollute the environment, the Tornado ACS machine utilizes a unique system to blast away graffiti with precision. It works by using high-pressure air and a specially designed biodegradable cleaning agent, making it safe for both the walls it cleans and the planet. This remarkable solution not only restores the beauty of public spaces, but also keeps communities looking neat and tidy. Cities around the world are adopting the Tornado ACS machine to enhance their urban areas while staying environmentally responsible. So next time you see a vibrant mural or a clean wall, it might just be thanks to this amazing technology. How many more cities will join the green movement with this machine? Did you know the sun has its own roar? As a gigantic nuclear reactor, the sun emits powerful vibrations that travel through space. However, space is almost a vacuum, meaning it doesn't have enough atoms to carry sound waves like we hear on Earth. Even though the sun is about 150 million kilometers away, these vibrations are so intense that if they could be heard, they would measure around 100 decibels, similar to a car horn blaring constantly. Interestingly, the vibrations produced by the sun fall under the category of infrasound, which is below the range of human hearing. To give us a taste of this cosmic symphony, scientists have cleverly compressed a remarkable 42 days of solar vibrations into just a few seconds, allowing us to experience a tiny glimpse of the sun's roar. Isn't it fascinating to think about what else the universe might hold beyond our usual senses? Here's a wild fact about your vacuum cleaner. Microbiologists have discovered that the air blown out of a running vacuum cleaner is packed with germs, placing it among the top 5 germous spots in your home. Think about it. While you might expect a vacuum to help clean your space, it can actually be sending bacteria and allergens back into the air. This happens because vacuums often pick up dust, pet hair, and dirt from floors, which can carry various microorganisms. If the vacuum filter isn't working properly, all of these germs can escape into the air as it's running. It's a surprising reality that emphasizes the importance of regular vacuum maintenance. Changing filters and cleaning parts can significantly reduce the germ release. So every time you clean your floors, consider how your vacuum might be affecting your indoor air quality. Are you ready to give your vacuum a little TLC? Discover Australia's staggering sheep population today. After China, Australia stands out with around 100 million sheep, making it a sheep-raising powerhouse. These woolly creatures have a major impact on the country's economy, especially because Australia is one of the top producers of wool globally. The vast stretches of land, perfect for grazing, provide an ideal environment for these sheep to thrive. Interestingly, Australian sheep farming also emphasizes sustainability, with farmers employing careful management practices to balance animal health and environmental responsibility. Besides wool, sheep are also valued for their meat, contributing to the delicious lamb dishes enjoyed worldwide. This impressive sheep population not only supports local communities, but also plays a vital role in Australia's agricultural identity. Can you imagine such a huge flock roaming the outback? Meet Atbic's amazing singer, an African-American hero. This vibrant metal group called Atbic is making waves in the music world, and their powerful sound is led by an incredible African-American singer. Known for weaving together heavy guitar riffs and moving lyrics, the band stands out not only for its music, but also for its unique representation in the genre. Fronted by this talented vocalist, Atbic taps into deep emotions, connecting with fans from all walks of life. The singer's journey to success showcases resilience and determination, inspiring many while breaking down barriers in a largely male-dominated scene. Their songs often address issues like identity, social justice, and empowerment, which resonate with listeners. The fusion of diverse backgrounds in metal is slowly changing the narrative, and Atbic is at the forefront of this movement. By embracing their individuality, they encourage others to find their voices. What could be more powerful than a hero inspiring change through music? Have you ever wondered why your joints ache before rain? Recent studies have discovered that human joints can actually sense changes in the weather. This fascinating ability comes from specialized nerve endings in our joints, which respond to shifts in atmospheric pressure, humidity, and temperature. When a storm approaches, the drop in barometric pressure can lead to increased sensitivity in these areas. For many people, especially those with arthritis, this sensitivity translates into noticeable pain or stiffness. It's like your body is tuning into nature's forecast. While not everyone feels this connection, those who do often find themselves predicting the weather with surprising accuracy. Understanding how our bodies react to environmental changes can help us take better care of ourselves, especially in the face of seasonal shifts. So next time you're feeling achy before a storm, you might just be experiencing this incredible link between our bodies and the world around us. Surprise! The first web search engine was named Archie. Back in 1990, when the internet was still in its infancy, a bright student named Alan M. Tage at McGill University in Montreal created a revolutionary tool that changed how we find information online. This tool, dubbed Archie, had a simple yet groundbreaking mission: to index and search for files on FTP servers, which were the main way to share files before the web took off. While today we have sophisticated search engines like Google that can sift through billions of web pages in the blink of an eye, Archie was the first step toward that amazing capability. Essentially, when online content was starting to bloom, Archie helped users navigate the vast, uncharted territory of the internet by providing a way to quickly locate files. Imagine searching the internet without Google. Archie collected metadata about the files it could find, allowing people to search for specific documents through text queries. This pioneering effort laid the groundwork for the advanced search technologies we rely on today, making it a crucial milestone in the digital age. Is it really true that parrots live over 80 years? Yes, some parrots can live well beyond 80 years, making them incredibly long-lived companions. This remarkable lifespan is one reason why they are often seen as more than just pets. They can become valued family members. These feathered friends are not only known for their age, but also for their impressive ability to imitate human voices and sounds, which adds personality to their character. Imagine having a companion that could chat with you or mimic your favorite tunes for a lifetime. Because of their extraordinary longevity, many families find themselves passing down their parrot from one generation to the next, creating unique bonds across ages. Caring for a parrot means committing to a long journey together, filled with laughter and dialogue. So if you're considering welcoming one into your home, think about the adventure that lies ahead and the faithful friend you'll have for decades. Here's a wild fact you won't believe this about the largest organism on Earth. It's Pando, a sprawling aspen forest in Utah that's not just impressive in size but also remarkable in its biology. Covering roughly 106 acres, equivalent to about 80 football fields, this extraordinary grove is a single clonal organism, meaning all the trees share the same genetic makeup thanks to a massive underground root system. Pando isn't merely a cluster of trees, it's a living marvel of interconnectedness and resilience, demonstrating how nature can thrive over millennia. Some estimates suggest that Pando is around 80,000 years old, making it one of the oldest living organisms known to science. The trees, with their striking golden leaves in autumn, create a stunning landscape that attracts visitors and nature enthusiasts alike. However, Pando faces significant threats from climate change and human impact, putting its survival at risk. Protecting this unique organism is essential for preserving biodiversity and understanding ecosystems as a whole. So when you wander through a forest next time, know that it might just be a part of a larger story than you ever imagined. Have you ever wondered why Kermode bears are special? Vancouver Island in Canada is home to the extraordinary Kermode bear, often referred to as the spirit bear. This unique bear captivates with its striking white fur, a result of a rare genetic trait rather than albinism. Such color variation appears in about 1 in 10 Kermode bears, who are fundamentally black bears at heart. They reside in the lush coastal rainforests of British Columbia, a habitat essential for their survival. In these biodiverse ecosystems, Kermode bears play a vital role by dispersing seeds, which helps maintain forest health. Beyond their ecological importance, these bears hold profound significance in indigenous culture, symbolizing spirituality and connection to nature, which is why they are often called the spirit bear. Unfortunately, habitat loss and climate change pose significant risks to their population, making conservation efforts crucial. Wildlife organizations are actively working to protect these incredible creatures, ensuring that future generations will have the opportunity to connect with and appreciate these rare animals in their natural habitat. Isn't it amazing to think about the impact of each spirit bear on its environment? Let's uncover the truth about gravity on Mars. Lower gravity on Mars affects how fluids move in the body, which can change how astronauts perform everyday activities like walking and sleeping. Here on Earth, gravity helps keep our blood and other fluids in the right places, but on Mars, which has only about 38% of Earth's gravity, things can shift around in unexpected ways. For astronauts, this could mean that their bodies might not function the same way after spending a long time on the red planet. Understanding these changes is crucial for keeping astronauts healthy during their missions. Scientists are studying how lower gravity impacts us, so they can develop strategies to help astronauts adapt. This knowledge is not just important for space travel, it also gives insights into human health on Earth. How can we prepare for these unique challenges? Imagine it was illegal to slam car doors. In Switzerland, there used to be a quirky law banning the slamming of car doors, all in the name of keeping peace in quiet neighborhoods. This unusual regulation was aimed at reducing noise pollution and maintaining a serene atmosphere for residents. Can you picture that? If you lived there, you would have to gently close your car door to avoid upsetting your neighbors. Though this law has been lifted, it shows just how seriously some communities take the issue of tranquility. People in Switzerland often prioritize peaceful living, making it a calm place to call home. This story sparks a reflection on how far we might go to keep our neighborhoods quiet and friendly. What do you think about such laws? Would you support them to ensure peace in your own community? Let's uncover the truth about the Gatling gun. This revolutionary machine gun was created by Dr. Richard Gatling back in 1861. Surprisingly, his original goal was to lessen human suffering in warfare. Dr. Gatling thought that if fewer soldiers were needed to achieve victory, it would ultimately save lives during conflicts. However, history tells a different story. Instead of making wars safer, the Gatling gun became a brutal weapon that unleashed devastating firepower on the battlefield. Capable of firing up to 350 rounds a minute, this machine gun changed the nature of combat forever. It effectively laid the groundwork for more advanced weapons that followed. The irony of Dr. Gatling's invention is stark. While he dreamed of reducing anguish, his creation led to an escalation in the violence and destruction of warfare. How do we reconcile his good intentions with the chaos that followed? Dive into the depths of submarine volcanoes. Submarine volcanoes can erupt unexpectedly, launching huge amounts of debris, rocks, and steam into the ocean. Unlike land volcanoes, these underwater giants have unique behaviors because they are surrounded by water. When the hot lava bursts from the ocean floor, the cold water causes it to cool and harden almost instantly, creating a variety of volcanic debris. This process not only shapes the seafloor, but also contributes to the ocean's ecology by providing new habitats for marine life. When a submarine volcano erupts, the force can be astonishing, releasing ash and steam that can even reach the surface, stunning nearby ships and marine creatures with its power. Interestingly, these eruptions can also lead to the formation of islands over time as lava accumulates and solidifies. Though they might be hidden beneath waves, submarine volcanoes are still active and pose risks, reminding us how dynamic our planet can be. How do you think these underwater eruptions affect marine ecosystems? Why exactly does Iceland boast the oldest parliament? The Althing, established in 930, is not just any parliament, it's the world's oldest surviving legislative assembly. Picture a gathering of Norse chieftains coming together on a grassy hill to make laws and settle disputes. That's how the Althing began over 1,000 years ago. Located at Thingvellir National Park, this historic site symbolizes the strength and unity of Icelandic culture. It has evolved significantly since its inception, continually adapting to meet the needs of the people. Despite the changes, the Althing has proudly served as Iceland's official parliament throughout its history. Today, it operates in a modern building in Reykjavik, where elected officials debate issues and craft laws that shape the nation. The enduring legacy of the Althing highlights the importance of democratic governance and the value of historical traditions in contemporary society. Isn't it fascinating how a 1,000-year-old institution still plays a vital role today? Surprisingly, airplane wings face extreme tests before flights. Every time you board an airplane, you might not realize the rigorous journey its wings have gone through. Manufacturers put these crucial parts through extensive testing to ensure their strength and flexibility. This process includes subjecting the wings to intense forces, mimicking some of the most challenging conditions they'll encounter in the sky, like gusty winds or sudden turbulence. Engineers use powerful machines to bend, twist, and pull the wings to their limits, all in the name of safety. If a wing can withstand these extreme conditions during testing, it's deemed fit for the skies. This rigorous procedure doesn't just cover the physical durability. It also ensures that when you're soaring at 30,000 feet, every component is reliable and secure. So next time you fly, remember those wings have passed a tough exam, proving they can handle whatever the weather throws at them. Isn't it fascinating how much effort goes into your safe travel? Ever wonder how many dreams you have each year? The average person experiences over 1,160 dreams annually, translating to about 4 colorful dream adventures each night. Most of these dreams occur during a deep sleep phase known as REM, or rapid eye movement, which kicks in after about 90 minutes of slumber. During REM, your brain is incredibly active, almost as if it's awake, creating vivid and sometimes bizarre stories while you sleep. You might find yourself flying, meeting fascinating characters, or even reliving memories. However, many of us forget most of these dreams within minutes of waking up. They can often feel like fleeting whispers of our imagination. While scientists still explore why we dream, it's clear that this nightly phenomenon plays a role in processing emotions and experiences. Dreaming, therefore, might be more important than you think. Have you ever witnessed a father's love in action? At the 1992 Olympics in Barcelona, British sprinter Derek Redmond faced a heartbreaking moment when he tore his hamstring during the 400-meter semifinal. Instead of giving up, Derek bravely continued to hop towards the finish line, determined to complete the race. In an unforgettable scene, his father, Jim Redmond, dashed from the stands to lend his son support. Together, they crossed the finish line, showcasing not just the spirit of sportsmanship, but the incredible bond between father and son. This emotional moment became a symbol of perseverance. Years later, in 2012, Jim Redmond was honored as a torchbearer at the London Olympics, connecting his past act of love to a celebration of the Olympic spirit. This story reminds us that while competition is fierce, the love and support we receive from those closest to us can make all the difference. Discover how Anne Boleyn changed England forever. Anne Boleyn was not just the second wife of King Henry VIII. She was a key figure in a monumental shift in English history. When Henry married Anne in 1533, it set off a chain reaction that led to England breaking away from the Catholic Church. Before Anne, England was deeply tied to Rome, but the king's desire for a male heir and his infatuation with Anne ignited a revolution in religious practices and beliefs. As Henry sought an annulment from his first wife, Catherine of Aragon, he faced opposition from the Pope. Frustrated, he declared the Church of England separate from papal authority, paving the way for Protestantism. This change not only altered England's religious landscape, but also changed the lives of countless people, influencing politics, culture, and society for centuries. So next time you think of Anne Boleyn, remember she was more than a queen. She was a catalyst for change. Why exactly does IC 1101 dwarf our Milky Way? IC 1101 is an astonishing giant, currently recognized as the largest known galaxy in the universe. Spanning a staggering 6 million light-years in diameter, this behemoth is over 60 times larger than our own Milky Way. To put that into perspective, imagine a galaxy that can contain millions of stars, gas clouds, and dark matter, a veritable universe unto itself. What's even more incredible is its mass. IC 1101 is about 2,000 times more massive than the Milky Way. This means it holds an unfathomable number of stars, possibly reaching trillions. Such immense size and mass raise fascinating questions about galaxy formation and evolution. How do galaxies like IC 1101 form, grow, and interact over billions of years? Understanding this cosmic giant not only expands our knowledge of the universe, but also helps us appreciate the complexity and diversity of galaxies as a whole. Most people don't know this about Christmas trees. Since 1991, sales of artificial Christmas trees in the United States have outpaced those of real trees. This shift is largely due to amazing advances in manufacturing that have made artificial trees look incredibly realistic and more durable. Many families now love the convenience of having trees that come pre-lit and can be reused year after year, which not only saves time but also cuts down on waste and costs over time. However, real Christmas trees still hold a special place in many hearts due to their wonderful fragrance and the cherished traditions associated with them. Each year, millions of real trees are sold, showcasing that while preferences may be changing, the love for both options continues to thrive. This evolution reflects how our holiday practices are adapting, finding a balance between nostalgic traditions and the modern desire for sustainability. Guess what really drives pupil dilation? Atropine is the key player here, and it's not just any medication. This fascinating drug comes from the belladonna plant, or Atropa belladonna, which has a rich history. Did you know that the name belladonna translates to beautiful woman in Italian? This name reflects the plant's historical use in cosmetics, where it was even used to enhance beauty by dilating pupils, giving a striking appearance. While many now know atropine for its medical uses, like treating certain eye conditions, it also has a storied past tied to charm and allure. The belladonna plant, with its purple flowers and shiny berries, has long captivated people. Yet it's important to remember that despite its beauty, it can be toxic if misused. So next time you see those gorgeous dilated eyes, you might just remember the intriguing history of the belladonna plant and its connection to atropine. Guess what really drives facial fitness? The PAO facial fitness device, which hails from Japan, promises to tone and rejuvenate your face in just 30 seconds a day. This clever gadget consists of a weighted bar that you hold between your lips, engaging facial muscles you didn't even know you had. By performing simple movements, you can potentially lift and firm your skin, enhancing your appearance over time. Many users rave about the results, claiming their skin feels tighter and more youthful. Plus, the beauty of the PAO device is that it fits easily into your daily routine, whether you're watching TV or cooking dinner. As a fun bonus, it may even help improve your oral strength. So if you're on the lookout for a new way to enhance your beauty regimen, why not give this innovative Japanese invention a try? Your face could thank you. What if Coca-Cola's playful branding could inspire you? Coca-Cola has truly mastered the art of engaging with younger audiences through innovative and memorable marketing strategies. With their vibrant and fun advertisements, from iconic holiday campaigns featuring polar bears to exciting sponsorships of music festivals, the brand consistently captures the attention of teens and young adults. This playful approach not only makes their products appealing, but also creates a sense of community among consumers. By tapping into social media and interactive promotions, Coca-Cola invites its audience to participate, share, and celebrate together. Engaging with popular influencers who resonate with the youth has further boosted their relatability. This strategy reflects a deeper commitment to connecting with a demographic that values authenticity and creativity. As the company continues to evolve, their focus remains on blending fun with meaningful connections. So next time you pop open a Coke, think about how this playful branding is designed to put a smile on your face and connect you with a larger community. You might be shocked to learn that Belgium loves strawberries. In the quaint town of Breden, there's a fascinating museum devoted solely to this beloved fruit. The Strawberry Museum showcases the rich history and cultivation of strawberries, highlighting how this sweet berry has shaped local culture over the years. Exhibits feature stunning photographs, antique farming tools, and even interactive displays that let visitors learn about growing strawberries at home. You can explore how different varieties, like the famous El Santa, have become favorites among farmers and consumers alike. The museum also dives into strawberry festivals and culinary delights, where you can taste everything from fresh strawberries to delicious jams and desserts. Belgium's devotion to strawberries isn't just about taste, it's a celebration of tradition and community. Are you ready to discover the juicy secrets behind this cherished fruit? Is it really true that peanuts aren't true nuts? Surprisingly, they are classified as seeds, along with almonds and cashews. In the world of botany, a true nut is a hard-shelled fruit that doesn't open to release its seeds, like acorns and chestnuts. So while peanuts look and taste like nuts, they actually grow underground and are part of the legume family, which includes beans and lentils. Almonds and cashews, on the other hand, also fall into the seed category but are often referred to as nuts because of their culinary uses. This distinction shines a light on the fascinating complexity of plant biology and how we categorize foods in our everyday lives. Isn't it interesting how much there is to discover about what we eat? Next time you enjoy a handful of mixed nuts, remember that what you're munching on may not fit the traditional nut definition. Understanding these nuances helps us appreciate the incredible diversity in the plant world. Hard to believe, but Chernobyl's truth took days to reveal. The Soviet Union only admitted to the catastrophic reactor explosion 3 days after it happened. On April 26, 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine experienced a catastrophic failure that released massive amounts of radioactive material into the atmosphere. While the explosion occurred in the early hours, alarming radiation levels were detected at a nuclear monitoring center nearly 1,000 kilometers away. Those alarms signaled a grave threat, forcing officials in Moscow to grapple with the reality of the disaster. However, rather than immediately informing the public, they chose to downplay the event. This delay not only hindered immediate evacuation efforts, but also put countless lives at risk. Only after international pressure and growing health concerns did the Soviet authorities finally confess to the extent of the catastrophe. The Chernobyl disaster remains a stark reminder of the importance of transparency in nuclear safety. Hard to believe, but clownfish can change sex. Clownfish, those vibrant orange and white fish famously known from the movie Finding Nemo, have a fascinating twist in their life story. Born as males, they live in groups led by a dominant female. This unique social structure means each group relies on one female to reproduce. When the dominant female passes away, things get interesting. The largest male steps up and transforms into a female, ensuring the group's reproductive hierarchy stays intact. This sex change is not just a simple adjustment. It involves significant physical and behavioral changes that help them thrive in their competitive coral reef homes. By being able to swap genders, clownfish increase their chances of mating and ensure their species can continue to flourish in the ever-challenging underwater world. Isn't nature amazing? Did you know astronauts lose bone mass in space? During extended missions in space, astronauts can lose up to 2% of their bone mass. This surprising fact stems from the unique environment of microgravity aboard the International Space Station. In space, the normal forces acting on our bodies, like gravity, are significantly reduced, leading to a lack of stress on the bones. When bones don't bear weight, they begin to lose density, which is particularly concerning for astronauts spending long periods away from Earth. NASA has been studying this phenomenon for years, implementing various countermeasures such as specialized exercise regimens and nutritional supplements to help mitigate these effects. Astronauts engage in resistance training for about 2 hours daily to help keep their bones strong and healthy. Despite these efforts, research continues to explore better solutions to protect astronauts' skeletons during future missions, especially with plans for long journeys to Mars. As space exploration advances, understanding and addressing bone health will be crucial for sustaining human life beyond Earth. Did you know dolphins can sleep with one eye open? These intelligent creatures have a fascinating way of resting while staying alert to their surroundings. Dolphins, like the bottlenose variety, are known for their complex behaviors, and their unique method of sleeping is one of the most intriguing. They have a special ability called unihemispheric slow-wave sleep, which allows one hemisphere of their brain to rest while the other remains active. This means they can swim, be aware of potential dangers, and even come to the surface for air while dozing. By keeping one eye open, they can be alert to predators like sharks and stay in touch with their pod members. This sleeping strategy is crucial for survival in the wild, where threats can appear at any moment. Isn't it amazing how dolphins have adapted to life in the ocean? Their ability to balance rest and awareness is just another reason why these marine mammals captivate our imagination and remind us of the wonders of nature. Hard to believe, but wheels have fascinating secrets. The wheel, a simple yet crucial invention, measures about 27 inches, 70 centimeters, in diameter and 1.5 inches, 5 centimeters, in thickness. Constructed from durable ash and oak wood, this wheel highlights the clever use of natural resources in its design. The outer rim, made from ash, is lightweight and resilient, making it ideal for withstanding the rigors of movement. Meanwhile, the oak axle provides strength and stability, crucial for supporting the wheel as it turns. This combination of materials not only showcases the craftsmanship of its makers, but also reflects a practical approach to everyday challenges. Can you imagine how different life would be without wheels, influencing everything from transportation to machinery? The choice of wood speaks volumes about innovation, resourcefulness, and the evolution of technology through the ages. Guess what really drives sea level rise? If Greenland's ice were to completely melt, scientists warn it could raise global sea levels by an astonishing 24 feet. This dramatic increase would spell disaster for coastal cities like Miami and Amsterdam, putting millions of people at risk. Recent research has revealed ancient soil and remains buried deep beneath the Greenland ice sheet, which indicates that this giant slab of ice is more vulnerable to collapse than we ever imagined. As temperatures continue to rise due to climate change, these findings raise urgent questions about our future. Understanding the stability of the ice sheet is crucial because if it starts to disintegrate, it could trigger a catastrophic chain reaction, leading to widespread flooding. Every inch of sea level rise counts, and the clock is ticking. How much longer can we ignore the clues provided by nature? Here's a wild fact about water molecules. 1 teaspoon of water contains approximately 1.5 billion water molecules, showing us just how tiny and numerous these essential building blocks of life truly are. Imagine a single teaspoon, which seems small and simple, holding an entire universe of molecules that work together to sustain life on Earth. Each water molecule is made up of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, forming the familiar H2O we all know. Despite their minuscule size, these molecules play crucial roles in everything from regulating temperature to transporting nutrients in our bodies. This fascinating complexity highlights how even the smallest amounts of matter are packed with incredible intricacies. So the next time you take a sip of water, remember that you're not just drinking liquid, you're experiencing a vibrant world of molecules bustling with activity. How cool is that? Can you guess how many smells we can detect? It might surprise you to learn that humans have the amazing ability to distinguish over 1 trillion different odors. This incredible capacity showcases not just how keen our sense of smell is, but also how it plays a vital role in our everyday lives. Our noses are equipped with around 400 types of scent receptors, each capable of identifying specific odor molecules. When these receptors interact with various chemicals in the air, they send signals to our brain, creating a unique scent profile. This allows us to enjoy the sweet aroma of fresh bread, the earthy scent of rain, or even the hint of smoke from a campfire. Smell is intricately linked to memory and emotion, explained by the fact that odors can trigger powerful recollections and feelings. Imagine walking through a park filled with blooming flowers and being transported back to childhood. Understanding the complexity of our olfactory system not only highlights our unique human experience, but also emphasizes how smells can enhance our connection to the world around us. Did you know that X is missing from US states? It's true. The letter X is the only letter in the entire English alphabet that doesn't show up in the names of any US states. You might think of words like Arizona or New Mexico, which contain the letter, but when it comes to state names, it just doesn't make an appearance. This quirky fact sparks curiosity about language and geography. Many letters are common in state names like E or N, appearing in multiple states, but X stands alone. Why is that? Maybe it's because X feels unique or even a bit mysterious compared to its alphabet buddies. So the next time you take a road trip across the USA, remember this fun linguistic twist. What other surprising facts about language do you think are out there? Believe it or not, cactus walls protect nature for years. In Arizona, the wall of cactus stands tall, showcasing the incredible resilience and long-term legal protection of certain cactus species. Some of these remarkable plants can remain undisturbed for over 20 years, making them vital players in their ecosystems. This protection isn't just about keeping cacti safe. It highlights the importance of conservation efforts aimed at preserving native flora. These towering plants offer habitats for various wildlife, stabilize the soil, and contribute to the overall health of the desert environment. When we understand the role of these unique species, we realize how crucial it is to support initiatives that protect them. Isn't it amazing how something as seemingly simple as a cactus can have such a profound impact on our ecosystem and the biodiversity it supports? The need for ongoing conservation becomes clearer every day. Discover the wonders of Dominica's incredible boiling lake. This amazing natural phenomenon is unlike anything you've ever seen. Located in the lush hills of Dominica, the boiling lake is a geothermal marvel where the water temperature can soar close to 90 degrees Celsius. This extreme heat is due to the volcanic activity beneath the surface, which keeps the water bubbling and steaming like a giant cauldron. Imagine standing on the edge of this surreal lake, watching the fog rise and hearing the bubbling sounds that echo across the valley. Surrounded by dramatic cliffs and verdant vegetation, this place is a treasure trove for adventurers and nature lovers alike. The hike to reach the boiling lake is not for the faint of heart. It typically takes about 3 to 4 hours through challenging terrain. But for those who dare to embark on the journey, a mesmerizing landscape awaits, full of vibrant flora and the captivating sounds of nature. Have you ever dreamed of witnessing such a unique sight? Get ready for the quirky March of the Gnomes. In Belgium, this lively celebration transforms the streets into a colorful wonderland where participants dress in vibrant gnome costumes, complete with pointy hats and playful accents. Each year, adults gather and parade through town, embracing the spirit of joy and silliness. Think of it as a charming and whimsical festival where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. The event is reminiscent of a playful celebration gone awry, inviting everyone to leave their everyday concerns behind and join in the fun. Spectators can't help but smile as they watch this delightful spectacle unfold, with laughter and cheers filling the air. It's a fantastic reminder that joy can come from the simplest things, like dressing up and celebrating community together. So would you don your own gnome costume and join the parade? You won't believe this about Inca festivals. The ancient Inca civilization had a fascinating tradition where mummies of former rulers played a vital role in festivals. During these events, the mummies were actually paraded around like honored guests. This unusual practice stemmed from the Inca belief that their deceased leaders possessed valuable ancient wisdom. By consulting the mummies during celebrations, the living sought guidance on important matters, ranging from agriculture to politics. It wasn't just about honoring the past. This ritual helped to bridge the gap between life and death, demonstrating respect for ancestors while ensuring their wisdom continued to influence contemporary society. Inca rituals were vibrant and lively, filled with music, dancing, and offerings, reminding everyone of the powerful connection to their ancestral roots. Isn't it incredible how these practices reflect such deep cultural values? Have you ever seen fish fall from the sky? In the city of Yoro, Honduras, an astonishing event called the Rain of Fish takes place every year between May and June. For over a century, locals and visitors alike have witnessed small, silvery fish plummeting from the clouds, creating a truly magical spectacle. While scientists have yet to pin down a precise explanation for this phenomenon, many believe that waterspouts may be responsible. These powerful winds can lift fish from lakes or rivers and deposit them far away when they lose strength. Imagine looking up to see fish landing right in front of you. This incredible occurrence not only amazes those who see it, but it also highlights the wonders of nature that we still don't fully understand. What other mysteries might our world still hold? This fascinating event continues to draw curiosity and wonder from people around the globe. Have you ever wondered why China drinks so much beer? It might surprise you to learn that China is the largest beer-consuming country in the world, with a staggering 45 billion liters enjoyed annually. Although beer wasn't a traditional element of Chinese cuisine, its popularity has skyrocketed in recent decades. This surge is largely attributed to a burgeoning middle class and the vibrant urban nightlife culture that has blossomed in cities across China. You'll find domestic brands like Qingdao and Snowbeer leading the charge, but international giants are also making waves among beer lovers, especially in bustling metropolises. Restaurants, bars, and nightclubs are buzzing with people enjoying this refreshing drink, transforming how social gatherings are experienced. As more people embrace beer in their daily lives, it's fascinating to see how this evolving drinking culture connects with traditions and modern lifestyle changes. Here's something incredible about tulip mania. In the 17th century, a fascinating event swept through Holland that changed the way people viewed flowers and economics. Tulip mania was not just about pretty petals. It became one of history's first economic bubbles. People became obsessed with tulips, so much so that certain rare varieties were valued at more than an entire house. Imagine spending that much on a single flower. This wild frenzy led to intense speculation, as buyers feared missing out on the next big variety. As prices skyrocketed, many thought they could flip their tulips for a profit almost effortlessly. However, when the market finally crashed, fortunes vanished, and many were left in financial ruin. Tulip mania serves as a reminder of how human psychology can influence the economy in unexpected ways. What started as love for a flower turned into a cautionary tale about greed and speculation. Are you tempted to invest in something as unusual as flowers now? Surprising celebrations for singles in South Korea? On April 14th, South Koreans mark a unique occasion known as Black Day. This day is dedicated to those who didn't receive gifts on Valentine's Day or White Day, providing a chance for single folks to come together in unity. Instead of wallowing in loneliness, they gather to enjoy jjajangmyeon, delicious black noodles topped with a savory fermented bean sauce. The tradition is not about sadness. It's a joyful celebration of being single. Restaurants and eateries fill with laughter as friends share a meal and reflect on their lives, reminding everyone that being solo can also be wonderful. Black Day emphasizes camaraderie and showcases how singles are often overlooked in romantic celebrations. So if you missed out on a gift earlier in the year, don't fret. Grab some jjajangmyeon with friends and celebrate your independence while enjoying a tasty dish that has become a cultural staple. Who knew a day meant for singles could turn into such a fun feast? Believe it or not, toilet time matters for your health. Research shows that spending more than 10 minutes on the toilet can actually lead to health problems. Doctors recommend keeping your bathroom visits to about 5 minutes to avoid complications like hemorrhoids. You might wonder how something so simple could affect your well-being. When you sit for too long, it puts pressure on certain areas of your body, which can cause discomfort and lead to painful conditions. This is especially true for those who spend time on their phones or read while sitting, often losing track of time. By being mindful of your toilet habits and getting in and out quickly, you can help prevent these issues. So next time you're in the bathroom, try to keep it short and sweet. Your body will thank you for it. Most people don't know this, but panindo matters. The name panindo is deeply tied to the era of aviation in the United States, representing a vibrant chapter in history. Originating during the 1920s when aviation began to transform travel and commerce, panindo encapsulated the innovative spirit of that time. This company contributed significantly to the development of various aviation technologies, enhancing safety and efficiency in air travel. As commercial flight gained popularity, Panindo played a key role in supporting airlines and aircraft manufacturers, helping to shape the landscape of modern aviation. Their advances not only made flying more accessible to the public, but also paved the way for future aerospace innovations. Today, the legacy of Panindo still echoes in the aviation industry, reminding us of the determination and creativity that drove early pioneers to reach for the skies. Isn't it fascinating how names like Panindo connect us to such thrilling advancements? Giant squid, brain power of the deep sea, This incredible creature is more than just a mythical monster from sailors' tales. It holds the title for having one of the largest brains relative to its body size in the animal kingdom. Imagine a brain that can make up to 4.5% of an animal's total weight. This remarkable trait allows the giant squid, with its long, tentacled arms, to process information quickly and adapt to the mysterious depths of the ocean. Equipped with excellent sensory capabilities, these squids can navigate their dark underwater world, avoiding predators while hunting for prey. The giant squid's brain structure suggests a high level of intelligence, which raises intriguing questions about their behavior and social interactions. They communicate and respond to their environment in ways we are only beginning to understand. So next time you think of this elusive creature, remember that beneath those waves lies a powerhouse of intelligence, perfectly adapted to one of Earth's final frontiers. What secrets could the giant squid's brain reveal next? Here's a wild fact about Vitaly Klitschko. This heavyweight boxing champion had an incredible career where he was never knocked down, showcasing his remarkable skill and endurance. Imagine fighting in the ring, facing tough opponents, and maintaining your balance every single time. Klitschko achieved a knockout percentage of 87%, meaning that nearly 9 out of 10 of his victories came from knocking out his rivals. This staggering statistic not only highlights his power, but also his strategic prowess in the sport. His ability to outmaneuver and outfight opponents without ever hitting the canvas himself earned him a prestigious reputation as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Fans and aspiring boxers look up to him, admiring his dedication and tenacity. Vitaly Klitschko's story serves as an inspiration, showing that with hard work and determination, reaching the top is entirely possible. So the next time you watch a boxing match, think of Klitschko and his impressive legacy. Could you handle the pressure of the ring as he did? Get ready to explore the North Pole's unique time puzzle. At the North Pole, clocks are a bit of a mystery. Why, you ask? Because all lines of longitude converge at this icy point, making time zones irrelevant. This means that there's no official local time to follow. Instead, people often rely on GMT, or Greenwich Mean Time, as a standard reference. Imagine standing at the pole, surrounded by endless snow and ice, and realizing that every direction is south. Since all parts of the world essentially meet here, how does one decide on the time? While it's common to use GMT, visitors and researchers might adjust their schedules based on where they came from. This unusual situation adds to the pole's allure, reminding us just how unique and fascinating our planet can be. So next time you think of time, remember that it behaves quite differently at the ends of the Earth. Believe it or not, dogs see fewer colors than we do. Their vision is primarily tuned to blues and yellows, meaning that a bright red ball might look more like a dull gray or brown to them. This limited color vision doesn't stop our furry friends from enjoying playtime with colorful toys, as they rely on other senses like smell and movement. While gadgets like color filters can make the world clearer, dogs have evolved this way to help them hunt and navigate their surroundings. Interestingly, despite their muted perception of reds and greens, dogs still find joy in playing with bright objects, engaging with their humans, and exploring the world. Their enthusiasm shines through, regardless of color. So next time you toss a red toy for your pup, just remember it may not look as vibrant to them, but the fun is all that matters. What if I told you about kabuki theater? Kabuki is a dazzling and vibrant form of Japanese theater that has captured audiences for centuries. This unique art form dates back to the early 17th century and is renowned for its emotionally charged performances. Male actors in kabuki play a diverse array of roles, from heroic warriors to cunning villains, showcasing their incredible range and talent. One of the most striking features of kabuki is the elaborate makeup and colorful costumes that transform performers into larger-than-life characters. The makeup, known as kumadori, uses bold colors and patterns to highlight the emotions and personalities of the characters. The elaborate stage settings and dynamic movements also play a crucial role in creating an unforgettable experience. With deep roots in Japanese culture, kabuki remains a breathtaking blend of drama, music, and dance that continues to enchant audiences worldwide. Are you ready to explore this colorful world? Did you know your lungs aren't the same size? It's true, the left lung is slightly smaller than the right lung, and this peculiar shape has a practical purpose. Why, you ask? Well, it's all about making room for your heart, which is tilted to the left side of your body. This unique arrangement showcases how our bodies have evolved to fit all their parts snugly together. Each lung has a big job, helping us breathe and providing oxygen to our blood while removing carbon dioxide. The right lung, being larger, takes up more space and is divided into 3 sections called lobes, while the left lung has just 2 lobes. This clever design helps maintain the balance and functionality of our respiratory system. So the next time you take a deep breath, remember, your lungs are working hard, even adjusting to accommodate your beating heart. Did you know Bruce Dickinson flies the band around? Bruce Dickinson, the powerful lead vocalist of the legendary heavy metal band Iron Maiden, is not just a music icon. He's also a certified commercial pilot. When the band goes on tour, it's Dickinson at the controls of their Boeing 737, flying not only himself and his bandmates, but also their equipment to concerts around the world. This incredible feat showcases his diverse talents beyond music. Imagine belting out some of the most iconic metal anthems and then switching gears to navigate the skies. Dickinson's piloting skills add an exciting twist to the already thrilling world of rock music. His passion for aviation also reflects his adventurous spirit, reminding fans that there's often much more to an artist than what meets the eye. So next time you catch an Iron Maiden concert, remember that the man singing those powerful lyrics is also expertly flying the band to their next epic show. How cool is that? Believe it or not, the Bermuda Triangle mystifies travelers. This infamous area, nestled between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has been the source of countless tales about mysterious ship and plane disappearances. Over the years, sailors and aviators alike have reported strange occurrences that seem to defy explanation. Some claim that navigational instruments go haywire, while others speak of sudden storms appearing out of nowhere. Despite the allure of these stories, researchers point out that the Bermuda Triangle is a region like any other, with its share of natural hazards. In fact, heavy traffic in this area means that incidents are statistically likely. Yet the legends surrounding the triangle persist, fueled by dramatic accounts and the human love for mystery. Movies and books often portray it as a place where the laws of physics don't apply. This combination of real-life dangers and spooky tales keeps the fascination alive. What do you think really happens in the Bermuda Triangle? Is it really true that Vik has black sand beaches? This charming town on Iceland's south coast is famous for its stunning black sand beaches, a unique feature formed by volcanic erosion. One of its greatest attractions is Reynisfjara Beach, where dramatic waves crash against the shore and create a breathtaking spectacle. The beach's dark sand, a result of eroded volcanic rock, sets a striking contrast against the bright white foam of the waves. Adding to the scenic beauty, the nearby Reynisdrangar rock pillars rise majestically from the ocean, steeped in local folklore that says they are trolls turned to stone. Visitors flock to Reynisfjara to explore its incredible landscape, but they are also reminded to respect its power, as the waves can be unpredictable and dangerous. The blend of the beautiful yet formidable environment makes Vik a fascinating destination for those seeking adventure and a touch of Icelandic magic. Prepare to be amazed by the power of tractors. Tractors, which were invented in the 1880s, revolutionized farming by making it easier to pull plows through fields. Before tractors, farmers relied heavily on horses and mules for this daunting task, which could be slow and labor-intensive. By the 1920s, innovations led to the development of modern all-purpose tractors designed to tackle various farming tasks beyond just plowing. These machines quickly became indispensable, offering farmers greater efficiency and speed. By 1954, a significant milestone was reached when the number of tractors on farms finally surpassed that of traditional horses and mules. This shift marked a turning point in the agricultural practices, ushering in an era of increased productivity and helping to feed growing populations. Can you imagine farming without these powerful machines today? Ever wondered about the incredible golden silk spider? This fascinating creature, known scientifically as Nephala clavipus, crafts a web that defies typical expectations. The silk produced by this spider is not just beautiful, it's incredibly strong, boasting strength comparable to steel. What's even more impressive is that it's lighter and more elastic than traditional materials. This combination allows the webs to withstand strong winds and heavy rain without breaking. Golden silk spiders spin their webs in open spaces, often creating large, intricate patterns that glisten in the sunlight. These webs serve a crucial purpose, catching flying insects that serve as food for the spider. Researchers are studying this remarkable silk for potential applications in medicine and technology, hoping to use its unique properties to create better materials. Isn't it amazing how nature inspires innovation and teaches us about resilience through such extraordinary creatures? Why exactly do serial killers fascinate us so much? Since 1900, an astonishing number of over 13,000 victims have fallen prey to serial killers in the United States alone. This grim statistic reveals a dark aspect of human nature that leaves many puzzled and intrigued. The complex psychology behind serial killers often combines a desire for control with deep-seated emotional issues. These individuals can blend seamlessly into society, making it difficult to spot their sinister tendencies. Documentaries, movies, and true crime stories often drill into the minds of these killers, feeding a cultural obsession and raising questions about morality, justice, and prevention. Why do we find ourselves captivated by their stories? Perhaps it's the chilling blend of horror and fascination that makes us explore the depths of human behavior. Or maybe it's an urge to understand the very things that terrify us. Once we start discussing it, the mysteries seem endless. Most people don't know this, but Saddam Hussein feared flying. A surprising fact about the former president of Iraq. Throughout his rule, he displayed a notable aversion to air travel, opting for cars or armored vehicles instead. This phobia likely stemmed from a deep-seated paranoia about being targeted by airstrikes or assassins during flights. In a country where political tension ran high, safety was an immense concern for him. As a result, Saddam's travel plans often involved long road trips, sometimes covering vast distances instead of taking a short flight. His preference for ground transportation showcased how personal fears can influence decisions, even for powerful leaders. Ironically, while most might consider air travel a sign of luxurious convenience, for Saddam it became a source of anxiety. This unusual behavior highlights that even those at the pinnacle of power can have deep-seated fears, making us wonder how such phobias affect leadership and decision-making in high-stakes environments. Why exactly does the Caspian Sea surprise everyone? This remarkable body of water is recognized as the largest lake in the world, both by surface area and volume. Covering over 528 square miles, the Caspian Sea is significantly larger than an entire country like Japan. Nestled between Europe and Asia, it confounds many with its name, as it is technically a lake rather than an ocean. The reason? It lacks a direct connection to any ocean, which is one of the key factors that define a lake. Interestingly, the Caspian Sea is not just massive, it's also saltwater, setting it apart from most freshwater lakes. Its unique properties result from ancient geological processes that have shaped the region over millions of years. Furthermore, this expansive lake is home to a diverse ecosystem, including the famous Caspian seal. Encompassed by 5 countries, Russia, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Iran, and Azerbaijan, the Caspian Sea continues to be a vital resource for fishing, transportation, and even oil extraction. So what other mysteries does this enormous lake hold? Did you know camels originated in North America? This might surprise you, but camels, those iconic desert dwellers, didn't actually begin their journey in Africa. Instead, around 40 million years ago, they first roamed the plains of North America. These ancestors of modern camels faced challenges in their environment, which eventually led to their extinction on that continent. Fortunately, not all was lost. As centuries passed, some camels migrated across land bridges into Asia and the Middle East. Here they encountered new climates, including harsh deserts, where they adapted beautifully. Those early camels developed astonishing features, such as the ability to store fat in their distinctive humps and to go long periods without water. Through a fascinating journey of evolution, they transformed into the resilient camels we see today, thriving in some of the most extreme conditions on Earth. So next time you see a camel trudging across the sands, remember that its story began far away in North America. Here's something incredible about Nauru's capital city. Unlike most countries, Nauru is unique because it doesn't have a formal capital city. This tiny island nation in the Pacific Ocean has a fascinating history and a vibrant culture. Yet it chose a different path when it comes to governance. Instead of a designated capital, the government operates from different locations, mainly in the district of Yaren, where many official buildings are found. This unconventional setup allows residents to experience a sense of community across the entire island, rather than just in one central area. Nauru, known for its stunning beaches and phosphate mining history, has a population of around 10,000 people who embrace their distinctive way of life. Imagine living in a place where you don't have to travel to a capital city for government services. How does this shape their daily lives and identity? Why is the vibrant orange tarantula so captivating? Native to the Philippine island of Negros, this stunning arachnid can grow almost 5 inches in size. Its striking orange hue, which becomes even more vivid right after the tarantula sheds its exoskeleton, makes it stand out in the wild. This color change happens to help the spider in various ways, like attracting mates or warning predators. The vibrant orange tarantula is not just a pretty face, as it plays a vital role in its ecosystem by helping to control insect populations. Although some might find tarantulas scary, these creatures are generally peaceful and prefer to hide from humans. Interestingly, their bright coloration serves as a form of camouflage among the lush foliage of Negros, allowing them to blend in while hunting or resting. Observing these beautiful spiders in their natural habitat can be thrilling, offering a glimpse into the rich biodiversity of the Philippines. With their unique appearance and ecological importance, the vibrant orange tarantula certainly has a lot to teach us about the wonders of nature. Discover the incredible journey of Ibn Battuta. This remarkable Moroccan scholar traveled an astonishing 75,000 miles, 120,000 kilometers, across the globe, experiencing and documenting a rich tapestry of cultures. Between the 14th century and 1353, Battuta's adventures took him through Africa, the Middle East, and Asia, where he marvelously absorbed local traditions and lifestyles. His travelogue, the Rila, is not just a detailed account of his adventures, but also a window into the world before Western dominance took hold. Through his observations, Battuta helped readers understand the interconnectedness of societies that stretch far beyond their borders. His vivid storytelling paints a picture of bustling markets, majestic mosques, and the warmth of hospitality encountered along his paths. Today, the Rila serves as a crucial resource for historians and a fascinating read for anyone curious about the world of the past. What secrets might his travels still hold for us? Why exactly does Antonio Romero Montero collect games? Antonio's passion for gaming kicked off when he was just 10 years old, leading him to amass an astounding collection of over 24,000 video game titles. His journey began back in 1987, when he found joy in the immersive worlds and thrilling adventures that video games offered. As time passed, this simple hobby turned into a dedicated pursuit, allowing him to discover rare gems and nostalgic classics from various consoles. From the early days of arcade machines to the latest gaming platforms, Antonio's collection spans decades, showcasing the evolution of video games. This remarkable feat earned him the Guinness World Record for the largest video game collection, inspiring fellow gamers worldwide. Each title has its unique story, and for Antonio, collecting isn't just about numbers. It's about celebrating the creativity and innovation behind the games that have shaped the industry. Did you know Dr. Seuss invented the word nerd? This quirky term first appeared in his 1950 book titled, If I Ran the Zoo. Dr. Seuss crafted imaginative stories that sparked creativity, and the word nerd quickly caught on, capturing the essence of those who are deeply passionate about their interests, often in the realms of science, technology, or pop culture. Interestingly, the conversation doesn't stop there. Another fascinating bit of trivia is the hashtag symbol, which most people know as the pound sign on their phones. Formerly known as the octothorpe, this symbol got its unique name from Bell Labs employees in the 1960s. The meaning behind octothorpe is a bit of a mystery, but one story suggests it was inspired by the term octo for 8, representing the 8 points of the symbol, while thorpe could refer to an athlete, or possibly a joke about a sports complex. Together, these terms reflect the power of language and how playful expression can evolve, making our communication richer. Isn't it amazing how words shape our culture? Let's uncover the truth about water use in fashion. The fashion industry is more than just vibrant colors and stylish designs. It's one of the largest consumers of water out there, especially when it comes to cotton production. Producing just 1 kilogram of cotton can require an astonishing amount of water, thousands of liters. This massive water demand puts a strain on our precious freshwater resources, especially in regions where water is already scarce. But that's not all. The dyeing process for textiles further complicates the situation. Many dyes and chemicals used leave behind harmful pollutants, contaminating rivers and lakes and impacting both wildlife and communities. These challenges highlight the pressing need for the fashion industry to rethink its practices. From sustainable farming techniques to eco-friendly dyeing methods, there are paths to create fashion that doesn't just look good, but also does good for our environment. So next time you admire a garment, consider how much water went into its creation. Did you know blinking is lightning fast? The muscles that control blinking are the fastest in the human body, showcasing astonishing speed and efficiency. In fact, on average, a person blinks more than 15,000 times a day. Imagine that. Each blink lasts only a fraction of a second, yet it plays a critical role in maintaining eye health. Blinking helps to keep our eyes moist and removes small particles like dust and dirt. It's an automatic reflex that we rarely think about until we focus on it. Interestingly, our blink rate can change depending on what we're doing. For example, when staring at screens, we often blink less, which can lead to dryness and irritation. So next time you're watching your favorite show or scrolling through your phone, pay attention to how often you blink. Isn't it incredible how an action like blinking, essential yet so common, can show just how amazing our bodies really are? Who would have thought that such a simple action could reveal so much about our health and habits? Did you know that timing your meals doesn't affect weight gain? It's a common misconception that eating late at night or skipping breakfast can lead to weight gain. But the truth is much simpler. What really matters is how many calories you consume versus how many you burn. Your body is constantly processing food, so whether you eat lunch at noon or 3 p.m. doesn't make much difference for weight management. If you consume more calories than your body needs, those excess calories are likely to be stored as fat, regardless of when you eat. So if you're trying to maintain or lose weight, focus on your overall caloric intake and make healthier food choices instead of worrying about meal times. Remember, staying active and balancing your caloric intake can lead to better health outcomes, no matter what the clock says. You might be shocked to learn that lightning strikes often. This averages out to more than 100 strikes each second. Most of these electrifying discharges occur over land, especially in areas where thunderstorms frequently brew, such as near the equator. While lightning can be dangerous, it plays a vital role in our ecosystem. For starters, it helps maintain Earth's electrical balance. When lightning strikes, it creates nitrogen compounds that mix with rainwater, enriching the soil and providing essential nutrients for plants. This natural process supports agriculture and boosts food production in many regions. So next time you hear thunder rumbling or see a flash of light in the sky, remember that lightning is not just a spectacle, it's a powerful contributor to life on our planet. Hard to believe, but Red Bull's logo isn't what you think. The iconic Red Bull logo features a striking image of 2 charging bulls, but those bulls aren't just regular cattle, they represent a unique species known as the gaur. Gaur, native to Southeast Asia, are the world's largest species of wild cattle and can weigh up to 2,200 pounds. Unlike typical domestic cattle, gaurs have a distinctive muscular build, a curved, thick horn, and a deep brown to black coat. The choice of the gore symbolizes strength and power, mirroring Red Bull's energetic branding and adventurous image. By using this impressive animal, Red Bull aims to connect with consumers who seek excitement and a boost in their daily lives. So the next time you grab a can of Red Bull, remember that you're looking at a logo that celebrates a fascinating creature rather than just any ordinary bull. How cool is that? Ever seen a Boeing 737 limousine on the road? Martin Vaca has turned heads by transforming an entire Boeing 737 into a luxurious, roadworthy limousine. This impressive feat of engineering means that instead of flying high in the sky, this aircraft now roams the streets, complete with plush seating and stylish decor inside. Vaca's innovative conversion involved considerable modifications to meet road safety regulations while retaining the plane's unique charm. Imagine cruising through city streets in a vehicle that usually takes passengers thousands of feet into the air. It's not just a flashy gimmick. Vaca holds all necessary permissions to operate this one-of-a-kind ride legally. This project showcases the blending of aviation technology with automotive ingenuity, sparking curiosity among aviation enthusiasts and everyday people alike. Can you picture yourself stepping into a Boeing limousine for a night out? Let's uncover the truth about capybaras. These fascinating creatures are the world's largest living rodents, native to South America. Imagine an animal that can grow up to 1.3 meters long and weigh as much as 66 kilograms. Capybaras are semi-aquatic herbivores, which means they spend a lot of time near water thanks to their webbed feet that help them swim gracefully. Their brown fur blends in with the lush environments they inhabit. Did you know they can hold their breath underwater for up to 5 minutes? This skill is handy when they need to escape predators. What's even more interesting is their social nature. Capybaras often live in groups of up to 100 individuals, forming strong bonds and enjoying each other's company. With their unique adaptations and charming personalities, capybaras certainly stand out in the animal kingdom. Have you ever wondered why birds have unique beaks? The sword-billed hummingbird, a remarkable species found in the Andean regions of South America, showcases one of the most extraordinary adaptations in nature. Its beak, which can measure up to 4.5 inches long, is actually longer than its entire body. This remarkable feature resembles a fencing sword and serves a vital purpose. The sword-billed hummingbird primarily feeds on nectar from long tubular flowers, which are often out of reach for other birds. By having such a long beak, it can access this nutrient-rich food source while hovering gracefully in midair. This adaptation allows the bird to thrive in its specific environment, where it plays a crucial role in pollination. As the hummingbird sips nectar, it inadvertently transfers pollen from one bloom to another, aiding the growth of many plant species. Isn't nature fascinating? Here's a wild fact about chicken safety. Chicken is surprisingly one of the top culprits behind foodborne illnesses across the globe, often linked to bacteria like Salmonella and Campylobacter. These tiny troublemakers can lead to serious health issues if not handled correctly. To keep your meals safe, cooking chicken to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit is crucial. This kills off any harmful pathogens hiding in your dinner. But it's not just about cooking. Proper storage and handling are equally important. Always remember to thoroughly clean surfaces and utensils after using them with raw chicken to avoid cross-contamination. It's a simple step that can make a huge difference. So next time you whip up a chicken dish, are you ready to follow these safety tips? Let's uncover the truth about France's food waste ban. In a groundbreaking move, France became the first country to implement a law that prohibits supermarkets from throwing away or destroying unsold food. This initiative, launched in 2016, aims to combat food waste, which is a significant issue globally. Every year, millions of tons of perfectly good food are discarded, contributing to environmental problems and food insecurity. Under this law, supermarkets are required to donate unsold but still edible food to charities and food banks. This not only helps those in need, but also promotes sustainability by reducing waste. The law has inspired other nations to consider similar measures, sparking a global conversation about how to better manage food resources. France's efforts show that a simple change in policy can make a big difference in addressing hunger in environmental concerns. Isn't it inspiring to see a country take clear action against food waste and pave the way for a more sustainable future? Is it really true that your skin renews every month? Absolutely. The human body is an incredible marvel, and one of its amazing features is how quickly the skin regenerates. The outer layer, known as the epidermis, performs a full makeover every 28 days. This rapid process involves shedding old skin cells and replacing them with fresh, new ones. Why is this so important? Well, our skin serves as a crucial barrier, guarding us against infections and external threats like pollutants and harmful UV rays from the sun. Imagine the tiny cells working diligently to keep us safe without us even noticing. As we age or if our skin suffers damage, this natural regeneration slows down, making it even more vital to care for our skin. A healthy diet, hydration, and sunscreen can work wonders. So next time you notice a cut healing or a glow after skincare, remember your skin is doing some serious behind-the-scenes work. What if I told you about Emperor Samusa's fortune? Samusa, the emperor of the Mali Empire in West Africa, is widely regarded as the wealthiest individual in recorded history. His wealth was so immense that when he traveled through cities, it could literally disrupt the local economies. Imagine the impact of such riches. His caravan of gold spilled across the ground, causing inflation wherever he went. Historians estimate that if we adjust his fortune to today's standards, it would surpass the wealth of any contemporary billionaire. His legendary pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 is still talked about, not just for its religious significance, but for the way he showcased his riches. Samusa's story doesn't just shine a light on personal wealth, it reflects the power dynamics of his time and the incredible resources that existed in Africa long before the modern economy took shape. Isn't it fascinating how one person's wealth could change the lives of many? You won't believe this about the Coca-Cola bottle. The iconic Coca-Cola bottle was specifically designed to be instantly recognizable, even in the dark or when someone touches it. This unique shape, called the contour bottle, was first introduced in 1915 and has remained largely the same over the years. It was created by the Root Glass Company in an effort to ensure that, no matter where it was seen, people could identify Coca-Cola among a sea of other beverages. The decision to create such a distinct and curvy design helped make Coca-Cola a global symbol. Its silhouette has become so famous that even a blind person can identify it just by feeling its shape. This clever design choice is one reason Coca-Cola has remained one of the world's top-selling soft drinks. With its blend of tradition and innovation, the Coca-Cola bottle continues to be a true icon of branding. Did you know gambling helps charities in Finland? In this unique Nordic country, gambling is not just about fun and games. It plays a vital role in supporting communities. The Finnish government carefully regulates all gambling activities, ensuring that every single cent of the profits generated goes straight to charitable causes. This means that when players place their bets, they're not just chasing a win, they're also contributing to important projects that benefit society. From funding youth programs and supporting healthcare initiatives to enhancing arts and culture, the impact of these gambling revenues is significant. Many organizations rely on this funding to carry out their missions, proving that the thrill of the game can lead to positive change. So next time you think about gambling, remember that in Finland, you're not just playing, you're helping to build a better community. How incredible is that? Guess what really drives Bob's low electric vehicle? This cutting-edge machine is designed to glide silently over snow, providing an exhilarating experience for thrill seekers. Picture yourself zooming across a pristine winter landscape, the only sound being the soft whisper of the snow beneath you. Bob's Low isn't just an electric vehicle, it's a marvel of engineering created for adventure. Its unique design allows for impressive maneuverability, making it perfect for those who crave excitement on the slopes. The eco-friendly aspect means you can enjoy nature without the noise or emissions of traditional snowmobiles, so you can feel good about your fun. With advanced battery technology, Bob's Low ensures you have plenty of juice for long rides. Whether you're racing friends or exploring tranquil backcountry trails, This electric vehicle turns winter into your playground. Are you ready to embrace the thrill of snow riding like never before? Did you know Tsukiji Market was the biggest fish market? For decades, the Tsukiji Market in Tokyo, Japan, held the title of the world's largest fish and seafood market, bustling with energy and cultural vibrancy. This iconic hub wasn't just a place to buy fresh tuna, it was an experience. Vendors showcased their incredible catches, while chefs and restaurateurs hunted for the finest ingredients. As you wandered the narrow alleyways, the air brimmed with the aroma of sushi and freshly prepared seafood dishes. Annually, millions flocked to Tsukiji not only to shop, but to witness the legendary tuna auctions, where giant fish fetch astronomical prices. Closing in 2018, the market shifted operations to Toyosu, but its legacy lives on in the heart of Tokyo. Even after the move, food lovers and tourists still reminisce about the fresh tastes and vibrant scenes that define Tsukiji. Today, it reminds us of the cultural significance of food markets throughout history. What makes a local market feel like home? You'll be amazed by Enceladus's brightness. This intriguing moon of Saturn reflects an astonishing 90% of the sunlight that reaches its surface. Imagine standing in the glow of a snowy landscape where almost all light bounces back at you. With a surface covered in ice, Enceladus shines brightly in the dark expanse of space. This extraordinary reflectivity is known as high albedo, which allows scientists to study it in detail from afar. Enceladus is not just a pretty face. Its icy exterior conceals a hidden ocean beneath, which may harbor the potential for life. The geysers shooting out from its south pole, ejecting water vapor and organic materials, provide tantalizing clues. These jets are fascinating for astrobiologists who seek to understand life's potential beyond Earth. The combination of its reflective surface and geological activity makes Enceladus a premier target for exploration in our solar system. So, next time you think about the wonders of space, remember this dazzling moon and its brilliant icy surface.